point. He hasn't missed an extra point. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Just shy of the 30, right about the 29. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Charles already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. Puts it on the carpet. It's out. Well, it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
Here's Milton now to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Here we go.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Fix the Eagles. Ready.
To throw, it's Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
That's an early scramble if you view positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they're going to give up a huge play for one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
St. Brown. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Go, Reed. Go.
Milton. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Touchdown. Finds it to Slaw. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Play after, right down the middle. And it's now 14-0.
14. Cardinals nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good size. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
It's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? But I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone.
What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, sometimes I overuse if this is an important possession. I think this has to be a possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. If they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Pass complete there to Harrison. They'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Here's Murray. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 23. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
On first down, it's Benson. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I have to admit I'm excited by that play call and the end result because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works for you.
Down double digits, and we talked about their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, getting the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Martin, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. From the gun, Murray. He'll try and do this himself. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
First and goal, Arizona.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Trey Benson there to make the grab. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up, it's good, and that'll cut the lead to 21-7. The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. Oh, good return up past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
To throw is chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Cowboy 80.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They'll try and do this himself. And that will be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And here now the punter Fox as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing is working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, playing the same tempo, the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Throwing now is Murray. That quick throw there is incomplete.
The name of the game is always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the first half.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Murray going to throw. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
25 yards on the
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Brandon Ayuk, 54 yards. And the Cards have cut it back within a score. Extra point splits the uprights. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here. 1st and 10. They'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. Milton. Right side to Williams. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The
catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open, just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this as he fought through that first contact. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's 2nd and 8. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Gibbs. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 41-yard line.
13 yards.
That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves and sticks.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
60. Come on, come on.
From the gun on third down, Milton will try to pick it up himself. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 21 yards there on third down. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Back to throw. Milton. Toward the pylon, caught. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
It's 2nd and inches.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14.
14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Murray now. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Benson.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete.
It's a gain of 8. And the Cardinals first down.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
It's a gain of 10. And the Cardinal first down.
Shotgun now from Murray. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
This is taken in by McBride. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Cardinals.
Now Murray. Now he's going to step up and run. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. They'll go again with Gibbs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
But these guys are going to chomp into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Murray now to throw. Going for the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now. Standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. On the return is Williams. A 46-yard boot to just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Go street.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 38.
Gibbs straight ahead. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 37.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he'll be upended at the 33 following
a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
3rd and 6.
Ready? 70 Lions. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks. Ready?
Here's Milton. That is caught. And he's going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And a short gain here, down to the 22.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now third down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
Warriors 70. Ready? Cowboy 80. Go.
Throwing is Milton. He'll try and do this himself. This to the right side. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's another Detroit Lions first down.
Hand off now to Gibbs. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Go. Bronco 80.
Now Milton. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Toward the pylon, caught. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Lions take a 3-touchdown lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And bulldozing his way through.
The Cardinals take over first and 10.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
To throw is Murray. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains. So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
In motion, the tight end. To throw, it's Murray. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46.
A gain of 16 yards.
There's Murray.
First down, Arizona.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now at Ford Field. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Second and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Benson.
Murray's pass
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That brings up 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Benson. But he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down. They throw it out right complete. And he's got the 1st as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Cardinals 1st down. It's a gain of 10. And a Cardinal 1st down.
Looking to throw. Murray. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
To throw again on 2nd down. Murray. Able to use his stiff arm for a little bit of leverage before he's taken down. Pretty good game.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw again. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 of the 12. What a methodical drive. This is turning out to be that time 9 yards, and the sticks move again. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Kyler going to give this to Benson. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Lions' 5-yard line.
Here's Murray. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Brandon Ayuk, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the
19
30-yard
Tiger,
line.
19 Tiger.
To throw, it's Milton. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Milton's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll make it 2nd down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
To throw is Milton. And he will find his man on the outside. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Isaac Tesoro with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Lions 42, Cardinals 21.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth-quarter hole.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that when he's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
That's good.
It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Arizona.
Back to throw. Murray. He's got McBride here over the middle.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Throwing now is Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Benson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
4 yards.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Now Murray again. That one into the hands of Ayuk downfield.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Cardinals, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Come on.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona.
Trey Benson.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Cardinals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. And the Cardinals are right back in this football game. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Murray now going to do it himself. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movement. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
And he will be out of bounds after a nice pickup. And that will also lead us to the 2-minute warning. Here's 2nd and a yard. Murray going to throw. Open man here is Benson. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions 19.
It's a gain of 18. And the Cardinals first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
On the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So a 7-point game, they'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Big mistake in that spot. You got to let it go 10.
They didn't give themselves a chance. They had an opportunity, touched it first. Now they're in a really bad spot.
Alert! Alert! Drag! Cougar! Hawk! Steady! Hawk! Steady! No! No! Go!
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Come on!
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
18, Rodley, 18.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An ideal down and distance to try to finish this thing off. 2nd and inches. Here's Milton now to throw. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Lions have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here this fourth quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Murray now to throw. And this one is incomplete.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
Here's 2nd down.
Come back.
Now Murray. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Murray. He's got Ayuk once again. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
Murray now.
2nd and inches. The Lions playing on their
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap and a give to Benson.
And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game.
It's a gain of 10. And the Cardinal first down.
Shotgun now from Murray. Throw left side, complete to Cup. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
Now first and goal.
To throw, it's Murray. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by D.J. Reed. And the Lions are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and 12.
Milton.
22-yard line.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Now Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. And he will have a Lions first down, and that's the one that should seal a victory.
It's a gain of 14
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
36-yard line.
The career is more at stake when you win your prime. That paper, baby.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
65, Chad. 65. That's Warrior 70.
Here's Milton. Going underneath. Gibbs has it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throwing is Milton. To the left side, he finds Teslaw.
Now whistles and a timeout call here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Lions, hey, they finish a perfect month of September as they move to 4-0 on the new campaign. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, the defeat is their first of the year as they drop to 3-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire